Hello, this is feeding video 10, I think. Huge feeding video 10, I think. I'm going to be feeding my GBB first. The carapace is still stuck on top, but she should be hungry, I hope. She has had plenty of time to harden up, so watch for threat posture. She should be hungry. Well, obviously, she's not hungry. Which, if I'm honest, I'm not too worried about, as my Bubomi took like 3-4 weeks after molting before he ate. So I'm not too worried. She's not got the smallest of abdomens. But yeah, I think she's just a bit stressed out because of the abdomen still being on top. I'm actually going to leave this in for a little while for a change. See if she's interested. But yeah, I'll leave her be. She's looking absolutely gorgeous, but we'll see if she grabs it because she might have gone to be. She might be a bit of a shy eater. So yeah, I will leave her be and give you an update in a bit. Moving on to the next one. This is my El Kluge. Actually using a hide for one. She seems to be starting to use it. She should be hungry, so let's see. Sorry I missed that a bit. Let's see, yeah. But yeah, she seems to always be hungry. She's nice and fat, so I only give her one extra large locust. There's no need to give her anything bigger. But yeah, she's very chunky. Very, what's the word? Very just bulky built, very big abdomen. I mean, carapace. But yeah, very nice tarantula, and we shall leave her to eat. So yeah, that's my Lasiodora Kluge. Back in a sec. This is my Lasiodora Parahybona Bonner. Every time I pick up the tank, she seems to go and sit. Literally, she's there. So I just drop this in. You can see her toes. You can see her. Yeah, you can see her. That's my LP. I'm not able to see her. It will be going upside down because I don't really want to move it. Yeah, you can see her a bit better there. But yeah, I'm going to drop it down here because she seems to take it quite well. Just trying to get it into the hole. Yeah, she took it. Yeah, you can't see too well. That's probably the best you're going to get. I'll move it back around quick. That's the best you're going to get. So yeah, that's her. That's my Lasiodora Parahybona. She's quite skittish if I'm honest, but very nice. She seems to sit like round here, the entrance to her burrow, most nights. So yeah, getting a bit more confident, but she will get more confident as she gets bigger. Hopefully it's a she. So yeah, moving on to the next one. Next we have my Brachypelma bomi, immature male. Seems to always eat, so I'm pretty sure he will eat now. He's doing that thing that he did the other week. Yeah, I don't know sort of way. Seems to be a bit awkward at the moment. Eating wise. Like last week he was being a bit odd. Last week, fortnight ago. I'm sure he's got it. Yeah, he's definitely got it. I was just shaking a bit to see if he'd take it down more, but yeah, pretty of a gentle takedown for him. Seems to be a bit, what's the word, hesitant, but he always eats. So yeah, we shall leave him be and move on to the next one. Back in a sec. Next we have my Nandu Colvalosis. It was obviously fed superworms before I got it, but I only feed it an extra large locust now, so it's not really getting fatter. So I still do feed her. She will eat as she always does. She could be in pre-molt. So that's not like her. What? Nope, she's just been weird. What's it with teas lately and being odd? Yeah, she's a very nice tea. Hopefully she'll molt soon to lose some of that bulkiness on her abdomen. Because I don't want to be too fat. I don't want to be obese. She's just on the border. Plus, I'd never feed her superworms. Thus, that'd cause problems. So I just leave her be. Feed her every 2 weeks. Something not massive either. That locust isn't very fattening, so she's not going to get huge. Okay, moving on to the next one. Here's my Phomictopus concertes. I don't think it's a bit hungry because I think it's actually in pre-molt, but we'll give it a go. If I can drop the locust. That's Phomictopus concerti attitude. I'm going to leave it in just to get some chance, but this is the only tea I think is in pre-molt. Well, what I know is in pre-molt, but I'm just going to double check by leaving it in. Hello, give me a wave. Oh, I love Phomictopus concertis. Such an attitude. Okay, we shall move on to the next one. This is my super skittish Nhanduchromatus. Literally, each corner of the lead you put on, it will run out because it feels vibrations and think it's food, then run straight back in. For each corner I push. So 4 corners. So it's a bit of a nutcase. So should be hungry. 1, 2, 3. This can be quick if it is. Oh, damn it. Come on, no, it sits behind you. Hate locust times. They're very jumpy, but usually tease. If they notice them, they're fine. For God's sake, it's sticking to me. Damn it. Come on. You gotta feel that. What? Come on. Come on. It's touching your abdomen, for God's sake. Yeah. See what I mean? Super skittish, but a very nice tarantula. Okay, we shall leave her be and move on to the next one. Back in a sec. This is my Pamphobeteus fortis, if I'm correct. Number, yeah. Pamphobeteus fortis. Should be hungry, immature male. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Very good eaters. They're pretty intermediate to keep. Just quickly mention this. As you do have to keep them quite humid, not as humid as Tis furfosa, but around 85% humidity, and that's pretty high out of all the New Worlds. Out of all the New World terrestrials, it's probably the second highest for humidity needs, but nonetheless a very nice tarantula to keep. Okay, we shall move on to the next one. Here is my Haplopus species Columbia large. Should be hungry, so let's see. Let the locust let go of the tweezers. It's a bit of a shy one. It's very similar to my Holophila Insi. But once it's got it, it's usually okay. Yeah, you can see it just there. Very gorgeous species. I don't know if I mentioned this is Haplopa species Columbia large. Yeah, I'll leave it in with it and leave it be. Okay, back in a sec. This is my crazily photogenic, what's it called now? Psychosternum fasciatum, that's it. Very, very photogenic, but it seems my adult, well, I think it's a sub-adult female or adult female, is an absolute nutcase. So she's probably hungry. Let's see. Yeah, she's an absolute nutcase. See? Fret posture. Straight away. She's a nutter. She's webbing up a lot, so she could be in pre-molt. See? She even raises up the abdomen when she fret postures, so that's how evil she is. Look at that. Look at, she's about, look, she's nutcase, she's tiny and she's doing that. I'm going to leave it in with her. She could be in pre-molt, but if I can catch the locust, because she's webbing up, she could be in pre-molt, but I'm going to leave it in for a couple of hours. Okay, I'm going to chuck it back in and leave her be. So moving on to the next one, back in a sec. This is my freshly malted Sparboffery Hoffmanni. You can see the horn in the centre of the carapace. It's only a stump now, but it should be hungry, so we shall see. Oh, not too sure about it. Give him another chance. Just the locust wants to drop. Yeah. It's gone for the very tip of the abdomen. Bit it right on the arse. I love this species. Darkens out as adults and they look absolutely gorgeous. Shame, I think it's a suspect male. Okay, we shall leave it be and move on to the next one. Back in a sec. Next we have my Holophila Insi. Just to show you the difference, that's the Holophila Insi, and that's a Holophila Insi Gold. As you can see, the patterns on the abdomen, there are pretty much no stripes, or they're very faded, compared to the Holophila Insi Gold, which has very obvious striping. That's the main difference I can tell because I'm colourblind, so yeah. Okay, it should be hungry. I forgot to mention this is a female. Usually a pretty good feeder, just a bit shy. It's gone for it. Can't tell if she's bit it. She bit it? It's hard for my camera to focus with all the... I think she's bit it. That's an odd one. What's with T's doing odd takedowns today? But yeah, that's her. She has bit it, but just very gentle and on the tip. Oh no, she hasn't. You can just... if it'll focus. It won't focus, but you can see the fangs. I don't know what she's doing. Being daft if she's definitely grabbed it with her pedipalps. There we go, that's what we wanted. Okay, so she's 8. We shall move on to the next one. Back in a sec. I just thought it'd be right to go in the order HNC Gold now. And as you can see, there's the lack of striping on the abdomen. So yeah, that's a bit better. Should be hungry, so we shall see. Don't want to drop the locust. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to leave it in there. I've crushed the head, so it's basically dead. It will eat because it seems to just always go back to it. Well, before it molted, it used to just guffer out, weren't bothered. But now it just seems to go for it once it's been dead for a bit. So I'll chuck this with the ones that I haven't ate, and I'll give an update at the end of the video. So yeah, back in a sec. I didn't actually realise this, but I worked out why the PMAC has been acting really odd since it's molted. Well, it was acting weird before it molted, but now after, as you can see, it's lost one of its front legs. You can see just there where the legs should be, just next to the pedipalp, and as you can see, you can only count 7 legs. So yeah, I didn't actually realise that it lost a leg in molt. I'm not too worried. Just explains why it's walking funny and acting weird. Hopefully it should be hungry, but just because that I'm giving it a small locust instead. But it's still a perfectly fine meal. Okay, let's see if it's hungry. If the locust doesn't jump on me. As you can see as well, that leg was shaking then. It's a bit funny, so I don't know if this will actually survive. I think its legs are just a bit dodgy. See if it wants it again. Yeah, there's some up with it. I don't think it's going to survive much longer. I'm going to crush a medium locust and leave it in there just for it to chomp on. So I'm going to crush its head and chuck it in, and I'll give an update. But yeah, I didn't actually realise it's lost a leg. And one of the others is a bit funny, so I don't know what's going to happen. A bit sad, but you can't do much. Okay, back in a sec. As you can see, my bee wagons has flipped. I did find this out after I moved the enclosures because it's stacked in 3. As you can see, it's pulling its legs out, doing perfectly fine. But all I can say is just put it straight back on the shelf or somewhere quiet, and out of the way. So where you keep your tarantulas and stuff. So I've just put it straight back, and I will leave it be. I didn't move it around too much. I literally moved it to my floor, and so it should be fine. I'll keep you updated with a molt video, but yeah, if that ever happens to you, if you get a tarantula down and you found that it's molted, just put it back and leave it be. Most of the time it won't harm it. Okay, moving on to the next one. This is my Phormictopus platypus sling. Should be hungry. I'm talking a bit louder now because my bee wagons is in the cupboard. So yeah, just a bit of a tip there. If you're teasing molt and you didn't realise. Okay, I'm just going to chuck this in, it should be hungry. Should. At least it knows it's there. Struck it and then left it. I don't think it realised it's food. Typical Phormictopus though. Strike first, think later. This is quite funny. I can't remember if this one's used to deads. I'll just double check. Yeah, it didn't realise it's food. I'm going to crush the head and leave it in there. And I'll give you an update. It will go for it because it always does. Plus it molted the other day, so I don't know if it's 8 since. I think it's 8 months since. I'll just double check. Yeah, I just don't think it's food. I'll just leave it in the middle. Crushed head. Okay, moving on to the next one. This is my G Pulchripes. I'm getting a bit of a more confident eater, so should be okay. Let's give it a go. If it'll stay still. Oh. Still a bit skittish, but yeah, I'll leave it in and give you an update in a bit. Okay, moving on to the last one. Last but certainly not least, my Phryxpelma octi. Generally a good eater, but as all my slings are quite shy. I'm just tapping it near it because usually it does go for it. Come on. You'll realise it's food in a sec. I'll leave it be. After this I'll do a quick update when I pop all the teas back. So yeah, give me a second to do that and I'll give you an update. Back in a sec. This Teoctite has just given me a heart attack. It's getting an upgrade now. It's just ran all the way up my arm. But then, luckily, because it ran all the way up my back, I couldn't get it, let alone it's about the size of my fingernail. It decided to run, like it ran all the way up my arm, and it decided to run back down and sit there on my knee. I was so, I shit me son. Oh, I suppose I can't make out a Mystic Spid anymore because it just happened to me. I'm going to give it an update. I'll give you an update. I'll chuck the food in and I'll give you an update if it's 8 when it's in there. I've never had so much of a heart attack ever. So, don't take for granted what people say. Holophilic inces are quick. And I will never let this little one make me... I'll never let this little one do that again. I have never shit myself that much, ever. So yeah. Note to self. Tarantulas. Quick. Yeah, I'm going to give it a quick update, a quick upgrade. So yeah, I'll get a quick upgrade and I'll show you all the tarantulas if they've ate or not. The ones that haven't ate. So yeah, back in a sec. That, here when it focuses, into gold, that little shite, flaming ran across my floor again. Good job I put my hand in front of it and I'm glad it didn't chuffing bite me. So yeah, that hasn't ate yet. The PMAC hasn't, but that's obviously got 7 legs and it's a bit stressed out, so I put a dead medium. The pumpkin patch has just been a weirdo. The Pecan Cerites I actually think is in pre-molt. The Teoctite was just staring at it a minute ago, and the G Pulchripes just hasn't noticed it yet. But the C fasciatum actually ate. So she's 8, not in pre-molt, but she's looking gorgeous, so that was a bit of an obvious one. And my P Platus is 8. So yeah, I'll give you an update on those 6, either tomorrow morning or late tonight, depends if any of them eat. By the way, the GBB I just took it out because I don't want to stress her out at the moment, especially with her bad molt. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on her, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I will see you in the morning or later tonight. Back in a sec. I just thought I'd do a quick update because this is quite good. the P. Macalla actually ate. So I'm really happy about that. That's going to pick up his health a lot. And hopefully this will be a start to him recovering. So we'll stop. So yeah, he's lost a leg and one of his legs is a bit funny when he walks. But yeah, it should be okay. Plus that's quite a big meal for him when I crushed the head. So he should be okay. So yeah, that'll put some weight on for him, which is good. Just pop in this spot. Pecan Ceratides. I do actually think that's in pre-malt. Pumpkin Patch hasn't ate, and neither has the Free Slings. But yeah, I'll give you an update in a bit. Bee Wagons is still flipped. But yeah, okay. I shall give you an update in a bit. That's all then. Ooh, why is that there? Mysterious. Yeah. I need to move some tanks about when I've finished. But yeah. We'll leave them all be. Okay. Back in a sec. Just an update. Dincy Gold took it down. And I've decided to name it Speedy, which is a fitting name. Just by the way, the GB is fine. Oh, you can't really see her. She's in the top corner, but yeah, she's fine. I just took it out and she's calmed down. Pecan Ceratides has an 8. Pumpkin Patch has an 8. Teoctay has an 8, but I think that actually might be in pre-malt. And G-Pull Cripes hasn't noticed it yet, keeps running around the other side. So yeah, I think the Teoctay is in pre-malt and I think the Pecan Ceratides is in pre-malt. But the Haplopa species Columbia Large just isn't eating, and the G-Pull Cripes are just daft. So yeah, I'll give an update on them tomorrow morning, and after that I'll just probably take them out. So yeah, see you in a bit. Well, see you in a second. Okay, this is the morning. As you can see, G-Pull Cripes ate a lot, which I'm a bit surprised about. Just checking the whole into. And the Pumpkin Patch actually ate in the end. You can see her there. But yeah, Pecan Ceratides didn't eat. I don't think it ate. I'll double check in a minute and put a tiny bit on at the end, like, oh no, it didn't eat, and then end it, because I don't want to do too much. And the Teoctay didn't eat, but I think that's in pre-malt. So yeah, I'll give you a quick update of the Pecan Ceratides in a second, and that'll be me done. So yeah, back in a sec. Just a quick one, the Pecan Ceratides didn't eat as Locust up there. So yeah, Pecan Ceratides and the Phrixopelma octay are probably in pre-malt. So yeah, that's the only ones that didn't eat. This has been feeding video 10, and I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit, people.